afternoon. We know that nowadays families use technological tools like media such as WhatsApp groups to establish or maintain communication. In this way, we have five experts that will give us a better opinion of it.
As a means of strengthening family ties, the use of digital tools such as WhatsApp is very useful, since as the family grows, it also disperses more geographically, making communication between them more difficult. And using this type of technology allows to maintain family in constant communication without losing family ties, because it allows the creation of group chats through which you can send photos, information, and long distance sharing special moments for the family environment. As a means of strengthening family ties, the use of digital tools such as WhatsApp is very useful, since as the family grows, it also disperses more geographically, making communication between them more difficult. And using this type of technology allows to maintain family in constant communication without losing family ties, because it allows the creation of group chats through which you can send photos, information, and long distance sharing special moments for the family environment.
My question is, should families use WhatsApp group to strengthen and maintain communication? Busy lifestyle often prevent families from spending time together, but smartphones make it easier than ever to stay in touch with loved ones. Instant messaging applications such as WhatsApp can help increase the frequency and quality of communication between family members, especially when work or other commitments get in the way.
Why can't you answer us? What you were doing? This example can cause a discussion by the use of WhatsApp. Magazine made a study in which concluded that many millions of couples breaking because of WhatsApp and Facebook. A high figure that has an explanation, and this study called Sheikh syndrome. And the last visit. The check is a small approval appearing every time a message is sent out WhatsApp. Double when this message is received, think that it is second approval. In conclusion, this study is that when you have many communication with your parents, is better return to traditional methods, because this option is better probably give less headache or grandparents.
I'm talking about the negative effects of the technology in the families. Nowadays, almost everyone have WhatsApp, and who doesn't have a WhatsApp family group? So it's, and many people think that these groups don't serve to maintain the communication between the members of the family. On the contrary, some are there by obligation. For instance, Alice, a student interview by the newspaper The Guardian, say that the WhatsApp groups maintain a constant flow of information, was too much bitter and turned out too boring. For this reason, she ignored some conversations and refrained for even downloading pictures that sent her cousins or uncles. Connoisseurs claim that these WhatsApp family groups have a gap between generations that make it difficult to put people agreement about what should be the topics in these chatings. To conclude, is more necessary and important the interest of the members of the family to communicate that a simple application.
I am partially in agreement, given that I believe that WhatsApp has been one of the best tools for communication because it has united entire families that are geographical distance, and this app allow us to have communication, and this made the communication more efficient and dynamic. But on the other hand, WhatsApp has become in a double-edged sword because it has impediment of visualization of the real world. For example, there are families that can be united but neither see themselves or avoid speak and exchange of message that, in my opinion, it lacks emotion, empathy, or real interaction.